In present video, I am going to explain about first problem from consignment topic. I am making this video for degree students. I am taking this problem from Kalyani Publications. Authors Jain and Narang. So in intermediate also we have consignment topic now. So for intermediate students also I made some videos. So in first video I explained clearly about consignment concept. So consignment meaning, parties to consignment, why consignor sends goods to consignee on consignment basis. So basic terminology of consignment business such as pro forma invoice, advance concept, types of commissions, then ledger of consignor and ledger of consignee. In consignor's ledger, what is the meaning of consignment account, consignee's account, goods sent on consignment account, why these accounts are prepared. In consignee's books, why consignee prepares consignor's accounts. Everything in detail I have explained in that problem. So that video link I am giving in the description box and in iCards. I request you to first watch that video. Then only will understand present problem. Let us see the question first. Ram and Company of Kolkata consigned 50 cases of goods at 200 rupees each to Nathan of Mumbai. The consignor pays 200 rupees for insurance and for freight 300 rupees. Nathan sent an account sales showing the gross proceeds at 24,000 rupees. The expenses paid by Nathan were dock dues 20 rupees, carriage 50 rupees, warehousing expenses 130 rupees. He sent the amount due to the consignor after deducting 4% commission. Give journal entries in the books of both the parties. This is the question. Let us see the solution for this. Important points of this question I wrote on the board. See, Ram and Company is a trader. He is running his business in Kolkata. So not only in Kolkata, he wants to sell his goods in Mumbai also. So he appointed one agent in Mumbai, Nathan. So the agreement between these two parties is Ram and Company sends his goods to Mumbai. So Nathan has to sell these goods in Mumbai in favor of Ram and Company. Then after taking his commission, after deducting his expenses, remaining sale proceeds, he has to send to Ram and Company. So here Ram and Company is known as consignor because he is sending goods on consignment basis. Nathan is known as consignee because to him consignor is sending these goods. So how much worth the goods consignor is sending? 50 cases at the rate of 200 rupees each. Means goods value is 10,000 rupees. To send these goods, consignor incurred some expenses. 200 plus 300, total 500. After receiving the consignment, consignee sold all these goods for 24,000 rupees. So total 50 cases were sold by consignee. To sell these goods, consignee also incurred some expenses. 20 plus 50 plus 130, total 200 rupees. And consignee is entitled to get a commission of 4% on sales. So sales amount 24,000 now, 24,000 into 4%, commission is 960 rupees. In question there is no proper information about commission. You know commissions are of three types: ordinary commission, del credit commission, overriding commission. In the absence of any information, our assumption is it is an ordinary commission. So for this problem, he is asking journals in the books of consignor and consignee. So to prepare journal, we need ledger also. So even though ledger is not asked in the question, we prepare journal and ledger in the books of consignor and consignee. So to write journal entries, we need the help of ledger accounts. So ledger accounts I am showing on the board. So while presenting the answer in exam, first you have to write the journal entries, then ledger you have to prepare. First we will start in consignor's books. Journal of consignor, ledger of consignor. So in ledger of consignor, we prepare three accounts now: consignment account, consignee's account, Nathan account. Third one, goods sent on consignment account. So while preparing these accounts, I will explain journal entries also. So consignee is living in Mumbai. Therefore, for consignment, you have to add consignee's area's name, Mumbai. So Mumbai consignment account is first account. We are preparing this account in Ram and Company books. So think from their point of view. Our assumption is we are an accountant of Ram and Company. So first what happened? Ram and Company consigned goods to Nathan. So for sending these goods, we have to write the first journal entry and we have to post that entry in this account. So for posting purpose, to prepare consignment account, you have to remember one important point. That is, consignment account is a nominal account. So nominal account rule, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Therefore, consignment business related expenses we have to show on debit side. Consignment business related incomes we have to show on credit side. 10,000 worth of goods he is sending. 10,000 represents cost of goods sent. So cost means expenditure. It should be debited. So 10,000 rupees we have to show on debit side of consignment account. What to write for this? Consignor is sending these goods to consignee on consignment basis. No, mention that. To goods sent on consignment account. Now think about the entry. First we posted the entry. Now based on this posting, we will frame the journal entry for this. In Mumbai consignment account, debit side we want to post. If you want to post this 10,000 on debit side, while writing the journal entry in consignor's books, Mumbai consignment account should be debited with 10,000 rupees. Then which account we should credit? See the particulars column. We wrote goods sent on consignment account. If you want to write like this, you have to credit the same account. So to goods sent on consignment account, 10,000 rupees. So in consignor's books, this is the first journal entry. When goods are sent on consignment basis, in consignor's books entry is Mumbai consignment account data to goods sent on consignment account. Journal of Ram and Company, consignor. Particulars, ledger folio number, debit, credit. First entry is Mumbai consignment account data to goods sent on consignment account, 10,000, 10,000. Narration, being 50 cases at the rate of 200 rupees each sent on consignment. Next what happened? Consignor incurred 500 rupees expenditure. For this expenditure, we have to write the journal entry. And we should post that entry in respective accounts. First posting work we will complete. So for consignment business, this 500 rupees expenditure now. So expenses we have to show on debit side of consignment account. 500 rupees on debit side of this account. Then what to write here? Who incurred this expenditure? Ram and Company. And in their books only we are writing journal entries now. So think from their point of view. Ram and Company paid 500 rupees. So from them cash is going. Otherwise from their bank account they have paid this 500 rupees. So cash is going means cash you have to write. Otherwise from bank we are paying that amount means bank you have to write. So you can write cash or bank. I am assuming that consignor paid this 500 rupees through his bank account. Therefore I am writing to bank account. So based on this posting, let us frame the journal entry for consignor expenses in consignor's books. In consignment account, debit side I want to post. So while writing the journal entry, Mumbai consignment account should be debited with 500 rupees. And we wrote bank word here no. Therefore, credit bank account. Why bank account is credited? Because bank account comes under personal account. Don't think that bank means bank balance. It is an asset, so real account. Bank means this word represents one bank name. No? As you are a student, there is no bank name available in the question. But when you really work in organization, you know your bank name. Suppose to SBI account we wrote. So State Bank of India, this is one organization. No? With the organization names, if you open any accounts, that account is known as a personal account. So bank account is a personal account. What is personal account rule? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So we are paying money through our bank account. So bank is paying this 500 rupees. Bank is a giver. That is why bank account is credited. Mumbai consignment account data to bank account 500. Narration: being the entry for consignor's expenses, that is 200 rupees for insurance and 300 rupees for freight. Next, what happened? Nathan sold our goods for 24,000 rupees. Sales, we have to record in our books. Sales for consignment business, this is an income. Incomes we have to show on credit side of consignment account. No? Credit side 24,000 rupees. Then what to write in particulars column? So based on that posting, let us frame the journal entry first. In consignment account, credit side I want to post. Therefore, while writing the journal entry, consignment account should be credited with 24,000 rupees. Then which account we should debit? Who sold these goods? Nathan. In future, Nathan has to pay this 24,000 rupees to us. So to us, to consignor, Nathan is becoming a debtor because he has to pay. Debtor means asset. Asset shows a debit balance. Therefore, we have to debit debtor's name. Nathan account you have to debit with 24,000 rupees. So this is a journal entry for sales in consignor's books. Consignee account debtor to consignment account. So as consignment account is credited, on credit side you have to post. What to write in particulars column? Debit account name. By Nathan account. Nathan account debtor to Mumbai consignment account. 24,000. Narration: being the entry for sales made by consignee. Next one is consignee's expenditure 200 rupees. For consignment business, this 200 is expenditure. No? Expenditure debit side we have to write. So debit 200 rupees. Based on this posting, what is the journal entry? In consignment account, debit side I want to post. So while writing the journal entry, Mumbai consignment account should be debited with 200 rupees. Then which account we should credit? Who paid this 200? Consignee. But consignee is only an agent of us. So in favor of us, he is selling these goods. So whatever expenditure he incurs in future, we have to return that amount to him. So to us, consignee is becoming a creditor for this 200 rupees because we have to pay this 200 to him. Creditor is a liability. Liability shows a credit balance. Therefore, you should credit consignee's name 200 rupees. So remember, for consignor expenses, you have to write to bank. But for consignee's expenses, in consignor's books, you have to write to Nathan account, consignee's name. Expenses in brackets, you mentioned that. Mumbai consignment account debtor to Nathan account 200. Narration: being the expenses paid by consignee, that is dog dues 20 rupees, carriage 50 rupees, and warehousing expenses 130 rupees. Next one is for consignee's commission 960 rupees. Consignor has to pay this commission to consignee. To consignor means for consignment business, this 960 is expenditure. Expenditure we have to show on debit side of consignment account. Means in journal entry, Mumbai consignment account should be debited with 960 rupees. Then which account is to be credited? Consignor has to pay this 960 rupees to consignee. How he pays? In cash he need not to pay this 960. Consignee sold the goods for 24,000 now. From 24,000 rupees he deducts his expenditure, his commission, remaining amount he pays to consignor. Means this 960 consignor has to pay to consignee in future. So in consignor's books, we are writing the journal entries now. To consignor, for this 960 rupees, consignee is becoming a creditor because we have to pay. Creditor means liability. Liability shows a credit balance. Therefore, we should credit consignee's name. So remember, for consignee's expenses, for consignee's commission. In consignor's books, same entry comes. Posting also same. As consignment account is debited, debit side we should post. To credit account name, Nathan account. In brackets, commission. Mumbai consignment account data to Nathan account. 960. Narration. Being commission payable to consignee at the rate of 4% on 24,000 rupees. So all transactions we have posted in consignment account. Finally, find out the balance in consignment account. Credit total is more than debit total. In rough notes, first credit total you should calculate minus debit total. Find out the difference. 12,340. Credit side we wrote incomes. Debit side we wrote expenditure. Income is more than expenditure. Therefore, final answer is profit. So in this consignment business, consignor got a profit of 12,340 rupees. We said we should show that amount where the total is less, that side, debit side. What to write for this? In consignor's books, he prepares final accounts now, trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. This consignment business related profit, he incorporates in his final accounts, where in profit and loss account. Therefore, this profit we should transfer to profit and loss account. Two sides put the totals. 24,000. Credit side also same. So based on this posting, let us frame the journal entry for profit. Mumbai consignment account data 12,340 to profit and loss account. So this is the entry for consignment profit in consignor's books. Mumbai consignment account data to profit and loss account 12,340. Narration. Being profit on consignment transferred to profit and loss account. In consignor's ledger, first account, consignment account is completed. So why he prepares consignment account? To know the profit or loss in consignment business. Next, consignor has to prepare consignee's account, Nathan account. Why? To know the due amount from Nathan account. First what happened? Consignor sent 10,000 worth of goods on consignment. Entry, Mumbai consignment account data to goods sent on consignment account. In this entry, Nathan is not there. So that first entry we need not to post in Nathan account. Second, what happened? Consignor expenses 500. Journal entry, Mumbai consignment account data to bank account. So in entry, Nathan is not there now. This entry also we need not to post in Nathan account. Next, sales. Nathan sold the goods. Entry, Nathan account data to Mumbai consignment account. In entry, Nathan account is debited. So in Nathan account, debit side we should post this entry. 2. What to write in particulars column? Credit account name, Mumbai consignment account. Sales amount 24,000 rupees. Next, consignee's expenditure. Entry, Mumbai consignment account data to Nathan account. In entry, Nathan account is credited. So in Nathan account, credit side we should post by debit account name, Mumbai consignment account. Amount 200 rupees. Next is for commission. In consignor's books, for commission also same entry now. Mumbai consignment account to Nathan account. So same posting. Credit side by Mumbai consignment account. Commission amount 960 rupees. All transactions we have posted in Nathan account. Finally, balancing. Debit total is more than credit total. In rough notes, find out the totals of two sides. Debit total is 24,000 rupees minus credit total 1,160. Difference 22,840. This is due amount. So consignee sold our goods for 24,000. From that, he deducts his expenses, his commission, and the remaining amount he pays to us. In question, there is no information regarding this payment. How consignee paid this due amount? There is no proper information. Our assumption is consignee paid that amount through a bank draft. Therefore, we have to write bank. Which side? Where the total is less, that side. So credit side, write down the difference amount. For that, write down by bank account. This is our answer. Two sides put the totals. So based on this answer, let us frame the journal entry for due amount. In Nathan account, credit side bank. So in journal entry also, Nathan account should be credited. Then only credit side we can post this. And we wrote bank one now, that account we should debit. So bank account debtor to consignee's account. This is the entry for the due amount of consignee. Bank account debtor to Nathan account 22,840, 22,840. Narration being the amount due from consignee received. Consignment account is a nominal account now. Nathan account is a personal account because with the person name we prepared this account. Next, third account name is goods sent on consignment account. Goods sent on consignment account is a real account because in this account consignor is going to give the details about goods. Goods means asset. Asset related accounts are real accounts now. First what happened? Consignor sent goods on consignment. Entry Mumbai consignment account debtor to goods sent on consignment account. Goods sent on consignment account is credited. Therefore, in account, that entry will be posted on credit side. By debit account name we should write Mumbai consignment account. Amount 10,000 rupees. In other entries, there is no goods sent on consignment account name. Therefore, other entries you need not to post in this account. Only one entry. Finally, balancing. Credit total is more than debit total now. Therefore, debit side balance carried on comes. Difference 10,000 rupees on debit side. And by transferring this balance to trading account or manufacturing account, we have to close this account. We are transferring this amount to trading account. To trading account. Two sides put the totals. Based on this posting, let us frame the journal entry for this transfer. In goods sent on consignment account, debit side we posted. To write like that, in journal entry, goods sent on consignment account is to be debited. In particulars column, we wrote trading account, no? That account should be credited. So this is the entry to close goods sent on consignment account balance to trading account. Goods sent on consignment account debtor to trading account 10,000, 10,000. Being goods sent on consignment account is transferred to trading account. With this, consignor's books completed. Journal of Raman Company, Ledger of Raman Company are completed. In Ledger, he prepares consignment account, consignee's account and goods sent on consignment account. Now come to consignee's books. Journal of Nathan, based on those journal entries, ledger accounts also we have to prepare now. So ledger of Nathan. Ledger of Nathan, consignee. In consignee's books, he prepares only one account. That is consignor's account, Raman Company account. Why he is not preparing consignment account? Because consignment account is prepared to know about the profit or loss in consignment business. And who is concerned with the consignment profit or loss? Only consignor, not a consignee. He is only an agent. Therefore, he need not to prepare consignment account. And consignee need not to prepare goods sent on consignment account because these are not his goods. He records this goods information in stock ledger. He need not to prepare a separate account for these goods. So why he prepares this account, consignor's account? Because he should know finally how much amount he has to pay to consignor. So to know the due amount to consignor, consignee prepares consignor's account in his books. Now in consignee's books we are writing journal entries and ledger accounts now. Therefore think all the transactions from consignee's point of view. First what happened? Consignee received goods from consignor on consignment basis. When goods are coming on consignment, consignee records that information in stock register. So he need not to maintain any goods account. Therefore, for receiving goods on consignment, in consignee's books, we need not write any entry. Next, what happened? Consignor spent 500 rupees expenditure to send these goods on consignment. So consignee is not related with this transaction. No? He is not concerned with the expenses of consignor. So in consignee's books, for consignor's expenses, we need not to write any entry. Next is for sales. Consignee is only selling. Therefore, in his books, he has to write the journal entry. And in question, there is no proper information regarding sales. Is it a cash sale or credit sale? There is no proper information. So our assumption is this is cash sale. Consignee sold goods to customers and the customers paid money. Here two things you can assume. Customer paid money in cash form or customer paid that money through his bank account. So through his bank account, if he pays, then that amount will be deposited in our account now, in consignee's account now. Our bank balance increases. Through cash, if he pays, directly cash comes to consignee. My assumption is customer paid this money through his bank account. So bank balance of consignee is increasing with 24,000 rupees. Bank account is a personal account. Personal account rule, debit the receiver, credit the giver. So money is directly deposited into consignee's bank account. Means bank is a receiver. Therefore, we should debit bank account. Bank account debtor 2. Don't write sales account. This is sale, but for whom? Only for consignor, not for us. So don't write it to sales. Then what we should write? Sales amount 24,000. In future, consignee has to pay to consignor. To consignee, consignor becomes a creditor for this 24,000 rupees now. Creditor is a liability. Liability should be credited. Therefore, you should credit Ram and Company account. In consignee's books, for sales, what is the entry? Cash account or bank account, debtor to consignor account. Now, consignor's account only we are preparing. Consignor's account is credited. Therefore, credit side we should post this entry. What to write in particular column? Other side, debit side name, bank account. By bank account, 24,000 rupees. Journal of Nathan, consignee. Particulars, LF number, debit, credit. Bank account debtor to Ram and Company account, 24,000, 24,000. Being goods are sold on behalf of consignor. Next, consignee's expenditure. In future, this expenditure who should bear? Consignor only. So to consignee, consignor becomes a debtor for this 200 rupees. So debtor means asset. Asset shows a debit balance. Therefore, you should debit consignor's name. Ram and Company account debtor, 200 rupees. 2. Who paid this 200 rupees? Consignee only. And in consignee books only we are writing entries. Our assumption is consignee paid this amount through his bank account. Bank account is a personal account now. Rule, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Bank is giving 200 rupees. Bank is a giver. We should credit bank account. In consignee's books, this is the entry for consignee's expenses. Ram and Company account we are preparing now. As that account is debited in the journal entry, debit side we should post. 2. Bank account, 200 rupees. Ram and Company account debtor to bank account, 200, 200. Narration, being various expenses paid on consignment. Next, consignee's commission, 960 rupees. We are writing entries in consignee's books. To consignee, 960 is income. Income name is commission. So commission, income comes under nominal account. Nominal account rule, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. As commission is income, in consignee's books, we have to credit commission account, 960 rupees. From whom consignee should get this amount? From consignor. So for this 960 rupees, consignor is becoming a debtor because money should come from him. Debtor means asset. Asset shows a debit balance. Therefore, we should debit consignor's name. Ram and Company account debtor. So this is the entry for commission in consignee's books. Ram and company is debited, no? So debit side we should post to commission account 960 rupees. Ram and company account data to commission account 960. Narration: being commission to be received on sale proceeds of 24,000 rupees. All transactions we have posted in consignor's account. Finally, we have to balance this account. Credit side total is more now. Credit total minus debit total. Difference is 22,840. Debit side total is less. So debit side, write down this answer. 22,840. What to write for that? Consignee sold consignor's goods for 24,000. From that amount, he deducts his expenses, his commission, and the remaining due amount consignee pays to consignee. In question, there is no proper information. Our assumption is consignee paid this amount through demand draft. Therefore, we should write to bank account. Two sides put the totals. So what is the journal entry for this answer? In Ram and company account, debit side we posted. To post like that, in journal entry, Ram and company account should be debited. Bank account should be credited. So this is the journal entry in consignee's books for paying the due amount to consignor. Ram and company account data to bank account 22,840. Narration: being the due amount is remitted to consignor. Once you observe the journal entries in consignee's books, in every entry consignor name is coming. So remember this point. Next point is, one should compare consignee's account, Nathan's account in consignor's books, in Ram and company books, with Ram and company account in Nathan's books. So whatever we debited here, in Nathan account, credit side these amounts are coming. Similarly, whatever we credited in this account, in Nathan account, debit side we wrote. So in this account, our answer is coming on debit side now. In Nathan account, answer came on credit side. And answer amounts are also same. But remember one point, don't write these words in particular column of Nathan account, because journal entries are not same. So this is all about first problem from consignment topic. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.